let's listen to everything. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I remade those sounds, and I'm going to start with the drums. I put them into simpler devices, and a lot of the drums are out of this D Premium sample pack Tom and I compiled a while ago. Check the description for that one. This project file will be made available if you want to have it, but in a slightly different version with other MIDIs. You can check the back of this video and then you see what you get. Maybe you need one more free plugin, the Ambience Reverb plugin, in order to make everything work. So all the drums are inside of this group, and I listened to the original track, and the kick has those notes. A little bit of EQing, a little bit of compression over here, and snip, always on the second hit. The first clap is taking every clap hit, and those two and three, they're only taking the second hit. You can see that easily over here in this dotted area. And they have a little bit more reverb. So yeah. And okay, so there's this small tiny head always like swooshing in the ends. I'm also using a ride over here, and I think the shaker is doing the same. Yeah. Giving a little bit of brilliance to it, and yeah, well, that's basically the drumming. It's very simple drumming, actually. Yeah, and there's also this shaker. This shaker over here is playing 16th notes, and it's side chained onto the kick. So very simple. So this is how I rebuilt the drumming, and then I also used this Nausea bass from Ableton's Hack package. You can download that on ableton.com, and it's a very deep and nice and warm bass. Yeah, you only hear this on good speakers, probably not on your laptop. And then I have the lead section. I made combined with several sounds. The first one is a synth. I'm using synth over here. There it is. And yeah, actually I'm just using this side. So it's a square pulse wave, and there's this filter over here. It's actually the init patch. It's very easy. And then it's important to put cutoff AB over here in the second modulation, put up the decay, and turn this knob up all the way. And in the first one you put pitch AB all the way up and just slightly a little bit of decay, and then you already get that that typical signature sound, like this. Yeah, I have a lot of reverb and delay on top right now. I exported that sound and copied it to this track, And so it's here in a simpler. It could be used even if you don't have synth. So you could use this simpler and play it through this free reverb ambience and achieve kind of a very similar sound. So that's the first element of the lead sound. The second one is some kind of pan flute. And I used the one I found in Ableton's sounds. Over here, I think it's part of a package you can install from Ableton.com. If you install all the important packages, you will have this sound as well. And let's listen to it. Yeah, and you can see combined, we are getting very close. I'm adding this kalimba kind of sound to it, but it actually just gives those percussive hits in the attack section. Not sure if you really need it or not, but I put it in there. Yeah, and those are the leads. So the most important elements are synth and those pans. And then in this group over here, I have a pluck and some kind of pad sound. Start with the pluck. It does do 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 do. And let's see. Yeah, and you can see it's also using the TomorrowWorld and simple delay. And important thing over here is I EQ'd it first overall, and then I used the mid-side mode of the equalizer, and I took away some of those frequencies in the lower and in the mid frequencies in the middle, and I added a little bit of that on the sides to make sure we have a cleaner middle of our panorama when we listen to it. Yeah, and then I have the pads over here. They're from Massive. That's a preset I did in my well some time back, and actually I also have a package of Massive presets I put together the other day. If you're interested, you can check the description. And it's one of those pads from that thing. Yeah, it's just giving a little bit of those atmospheric pad sounds in there. And you see again over here is an overall EQing, and here's a mid-side EQing, making sure the middle gets a little bit cleaned up. And yeah, for non-massive users, I copied the sound and put it into a simpler so it will work as well. And yeah, and also I tried to rebuild the guitar from the original and played it with a simple guitar sound. yeah, so that's basically the way I remade this track. And if you like it, you should try and rebuild yourself. Just the way I did it with those drums, very basic drums. Actually, you can listen to them from the original. Add a bass, a nice and warm bass. Combine synth and pan flutes, and in that way, and you're almost there. Add those pluck sounds, which are grouped in here. And yeah, I don't know if you need the guitar. I don't think you will need it. If you're too lazy to rebuild it or remake it yourself, you can also download this template, but in a slightly different version. Over here, what you will get is this part. I won't give away this part because it's not my song, but I changed like all the notes over here, and that's what you will get. Something like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun making some cool tropical house tunes, and see you next time.